The man fell into the sea, but he didn't expect that there was a mysterious woman hiding under the water. He was shocked by the scene in front of him. A metal chain thicker than his body suddenly appeared in front of him. What's more frightening was that there was more than one such metal chain. There were many more, all seemingly locked to something. He became anxious. Out of strong curiosity, he quickly swam out of the water to see what was going on. But the sight before him made him lose his mind. He saw a 100-meter-high wave swallowing the sky and the earth, crashing down with force. At this critical moment, the little donkey next to him beat its wings hard and dragged the man away from the water, lifting him into the air. The man and the donkey were like a lonely leaf in a storm, fighting for their lives and drifting through the waves. After the huge wave passed, the sea became calm again. The two of them finally survived. But before they could calm down, they saw that the scary metal chain was locked to a floating island. Even more unbelievable, the island had huge eyes and even showed a look of begging for mercy. The man's compassion was instantly stirred. He wanted to save this poor creature. Looking closely, he realized it was actually a huge whale, mercilessly bound by enormous metal chains. The whale's tears flowed like broken pearls, and the sad scene confirmed the man's determination to save it. The man noticed the whale's massive nostrils, like the entrance to a cave. An idea flashed in his mind. Without hesitation, he rode the magical little donkey and flew directly into the whale's nostrils. Once inside, to provoke the whale, he commanded the donkey to use its magical wings to gently scratch the whale's sensitive nose. As the unbearable itch grew stronger, the giant whale could no longer endure it and began to slowly raise its mountain-like head. Seawater rushed into its nostrils, and with a mighty movement, the first rusty metal chain broke. As the whale lifted its head higher, the rest of the chains could not withstand the force and broke into pieces. With a tremendous splash that shook the sky and sea, the giant whale completely broke free from the heavy chains that had bound it for countless years. The man and the little donkey seized the moment to escape the water as well. However, they had not always been friends. In fact, they were once enemies. The little donkey was actually a heavenly steed that had sneaked into the human world out of greed, showing off and eventually ruining an old farmer's wheat field. The man had been assigned to guard this unfortunate field, and when the heavenly steed fell into the river, the man took the chance to try to capture it. Just as he was about to tie it up, the steed, willful and proud, shed tears of regret. The man, soft-hearted, made a deal with it. As long as it promised never to harm the wheat field again, he would remove the chains and return its freedom. The heavenly steed, moved by the man's kindness, thanked him deeply. The next morning, as if by magic, it brought the man 2 magnificent horses. Then, the steed transformed into a gentle little donkey, choosing to stay quietly by the man's side, guarding him as a way to repay his kindness and change its own fate.